So Billy Joe Saunders has been stripped of his world title. It's a shame, innit? I like that guy. Grabbing women interviewers by their legs. I like that. It's entertaining, innit? Yeah, it's entertaining. I like a bit of rape banter. You can't beat a bit of rape banter. He said he'll retire, you know, when he's like 30 and he's about 29 now, so he'll probably just fuck it off. But I won't mind seeing him, you know, grabbing some more women by the legs. Rape banter. Michelle Joy Phelps doesn't like rape banter, does she? She's not a fan of rape banter. Michelle Joy Phelps.
It's just for...
I was just watching an interview, you know, with Chris Eubank Sr.'s daughter. She looks alright, don't she? I don't normally like black women. You know those ugly black African tribal women with the saggy tits? Yeah, they're not for me, but this one here, she looks alright. Emily Eubank. She looks alright. I don't want to disrespect Chris Eubank Sr., you know, by talking about his daughter's pussy, but that's what these videos are about, aren't they? Sexually examining the bodies of women in the boxing industry. So she's got to be examined. I tried to look at some of her Instagram photos, you know, to find some photos of some kind of camel toe or something like that, some sexual image. But I can't really find any, you know. I can't really find any sexual images. The closest I got was that. Yeah, I won't be able to have sex with her though, because I just keep thinking about her dad. English. And it put me off. English put me off. It put me off big time. I don't know how that Frank Smith manages it. You know, Eddie Earn's Rent Boy. Yeah, but good luck to Frank Smith. Kugan was interviewing them both, and Kugan said that Frank Smith is out of her league. That's a bit rude, innit? And she started to walk off. Yeah, that was a bit rude, you know, of Kugan. She should have given him a slap. She should have slapped him and made him fall on his own leg, like George Groves. That was a bit rude. That is a bit rude though, isn't it? Your boyfriend is out of your league. He's getting a bit cocky, innit, that guy, Kugan. You know, now he's getting a bit funny these days. Fuck, you know. He's getting all this funny while James Helder's getting raped in prison. Levels. She was at my fight. You know, that Emily Eubank. She was sat ringside, you know, and I boxed Chris Eubank Jr. I can't believe I fucked that fight up, you know. That fight was so easy, you know, at the start, and then I fucked it up. I still can't believe I didn't win. 5 years on. You know, and I see Chris Eubank sitting on top of a Bentley like that. Just sat there smiling. And I'm just sat here with the status of a plum.
You've got the status of a plum, you're a plum.
You know, sitting in his Bentley smiling like that. Fuck, you know. Wasted opportunity, man. Man down. Yeah, my conditioning let me down. My conditioning let me down, you know, fucking drinking this every minute. Getting drunk like Errol Spence. But you know, talking about the Eubanks, Chris Eubank Sr. was seen putting a parking ticket on his car, you know, to stop himself from getting another ticket. You see that little ticket on his car, on that Bentley? I don't know if that's his car or Chris Eubank Jr.'s. It might just be a family car or whatever. But he's put a ticket on the car, yeah? So a parking attendant thinks he's already given him a ticket. He's in the shop, then he comes out again. And that's him taking the ticket off the car. You know, trying to fool parking attendants. He got spotted acting a bit snidey. He's a bit snidey, isn't he? Chris Eubank Sr. wagging his black finger at ring card girls. Just fucking leave him, man. Just leave him. You know them ring card girls? I've started following that blowjobbing ring card girl, Sarah Beverly, and the other one on Instagram, Hannah Elizabeth. I've started following those two blowjobbers. Hannah Elizabeth. You know that Hannah Elizabeth? She put up a photo on Instagram the other day, you know, of her arse implants. Yeah, she's gone and had surgery on her arse, so she's got like a fake arse. Do you know what I mean? She's got a fake arse. This is what I'm saying, these women are fake. You got all these fucking men commenting saying, oh, you're stunning. She's fake, man. She's got fake fucking implants. It's not real, is it? You know when a woman gets fake implants in her arse? It's not as good, is it? It's not the real thing. You can't really... I can't really fantasize about them, you know, knowing it's just a bit of fucking silicone or whatever. Yeah. There's a video on YouTube of a fucked up arse implant. It's an illusion, man. It's not real. It's fake. It's silicone. That fucking Hannah Elizabeth with her fake arse. Yeah, it's fake. Hannah Elizabeth. Isn't that Kugan's bitch? Kugan trying to get in there, innit? Trying to get in there. Kugan. That's Sarah Beverly. She's alright now, isn't she? Sarah Beverly. She's had her eyebrows waxed. Yeah, she's had her eyebrows waxed. You know, talking about eyebrows, there's like a little eyebrow trend going on, you know, with women with like different kind of eyebrows. Yeah, that looks different, don't it? That looks alright. She's definitely fuckable, suckable. She looks different, don't she? Not just her eyebrows, all of it. It's just... I like that. It looks different, don't it? You know, like Dillian White with his big coat. It's just different to look at. I like it. It stands out. She's nice. I don't like that eyebrow thing that she's got going on. That's not really doing it. She would look nice with normal eyebrows. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck he is, but he looks like Dave Caldwell. Dave Caldwell. Sarah Beverly. There she is with that coke sniffer. The coke sniffer. Sniffing away. He's living the life in it, sniffing coke and fucking all those ring card girls in a hotel, having a nice orgy. You know, sniffing coke off their cracks, their arse cracks. Kylie Sunderland is sniffing cocaine out of these ring card girls' arse cracks in a hotel. I can imagine. Yeah, I'd love to do that. Fuck, you know. The coke sniffer. I think Carl Froch is on the sniff as well, you know. Yeah, I think he's been sniffing away. He's been giving his new nose a bit of action. Sniffing away. You know these ring card girls, yeah, they're a bit weird. They just stand there smiling for ages, don't they? Just smiling and smiling. Look at that. I don't know how they do it. They're like robots, aren't they? Mentally ill robots smiling like that. It's a bit creepy, isn't it? But they do move sometimes. I found a video on Instagram of that ring card girl moving. So they do move sometimes. Yeah, it's good to see her with a bit of movement. She's nice and she looks naturally nice though, you know, like she's not fucking fake like that. Michelle Joy fucking Phelps. But I'm glad they're there. They do like brighten up a bit, don't they? They do brighten it up a bit. They do add that sexual spark. A load of fat, ugly feminists were trying to get them banned, you know, from boxing. Because they're jealous, basically. Because they're not getting the attention. So they try to ban them, saying that they're being used as ornaments, which they do look a bit like ornaments, but that's their choice, innit? They don't have to do this. You know, it's not like those fucking black people who were forced into slavery. Yeah, that chair looks a bit racist, don't it? But there's a couple of white ones as well, so you can't really fucking say, oh, it's racist. There's a couple of white women as chairs as well, so it's good. Yeah, there's a bit of a sexual Burger King advert. It'll blow your mind away. Yeah, man, that's what it's about, innit? A burger and a blowjob. That's a good advert. It'll blow your mind away. That Anna Woolhouse has been acting a bit sexual again, hasn't she? You know, putting that chocolate bar to her mouth like that, pretending it's a dick. You know, smiling seductively. Yeah, smiling seductively. She's like indirectly pretending that's a dick next to her mouth. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong with all this. I could be wrong. I could be looking into it too much. Because chocolate bars do go in the mouth, don't they? So she might not be pretending it's a dick. That might just be in my head. Because I look at all women as being blowjobbers, apart from my mum. So it's one of them things, isn't it? But you know, like with that Burger King advert, it'll blow your mind away. Kind of puts it in your mind, don't it, all the time. You know, if you're watching telly, everything reminds you of sex, don't it? Fucking hell. Like, look at this photo of Mayweather that he put on Instagram. When I seen this photo, I thought, look at that animal on the right. Look at his camel toe. It's got a nice looking camel toe on it. Yeah, the animal's got a nice looking camel toe. So sex is everywhere, innit? Sex is everywhere. You know, like those little Disney cartoons. Yeah, he's pulling up her dress, trying to look at her pussy. You know, like Billy Joe Saunders grabbing that woman by the leg. It's in that kind of area, innit? It's in that kind of area. It's in that kind of sexual area. Similar. Yeah, similar. The Lion King, you know, getting little kids into arses, you know, at a young age. Getting them into arses at a young age. So, you know, when your kids are watching these cartoons, you have to watch out, you know, because you don't know what you're getting them into at a young age. Yeah. It'll blow your mind away. Anna Woolhouse. Yeah, I think she's horny, that woman. I think she's a bit sexually frustrated, you know, being around all those men in shorts like Anthony Joshua. I think it's getting her sex drive up there. She needs to stop hanging around with that dog all the time. Yeah, and just invite Johnny Nelson and Deontay Wilder back to a hotel room after a Sky Sports show to fill both of her holes. Carl Froch with a lollipop. Kugan looking from side to side, looking for James Helder. Anna Woolhouse with her pussy and her glasses. Johnny Nelson, the friendly black man. Yeah, it's a good video, isn't it? It's friendly, innit? It's harmless. It's harmless. Mayweather didn't say anything, did he, about the recent Conor McGregor fight? He didn't say anything at all, did he? He didn't post anything at all on his social media about it, did he? He didn't give his opinion. He didn't want to bring any kind of like attention to it, you know, because he's not getting a cut of it, you know, because he's not involved. He doesn't want it to get any more hype. Even though everybody else was talking about it, he didn't want to get in on it. He didn't want to add any more hype to it, did he? Mayweather, you know, like Kugan, you know, and I did that video last week called "Is Kugan Getting Too Arrogant?" You know, and he didn't acknowledge it at all, did he? He didn't want it to get any kind of attention. Yes. He doesn't want me to get any subscribers, does he? He wants me to keep having the status of a plum.
You got the status of a plum, you're a plum.
Mayweather. Yeah, I liked looking at Habib's ear. You know, that dodgy ear. You can get those ears drained, you know. Those cauliflower ears, you can get them drained. Get a bit of surgery on them. Hannah Elizabeth with a fake arse. Hannah Elizabeth. Yeah, that'll do, you know. Thanks for that. Thanks for tuning in again. Thanks for tuning in.